We're back.
We're back to Jacksonville, Florida.
Human beings watching the fight.
Governor DeSantis saying, fuck it. We're opening up.
Packed house in Jacksonville. Triple main event. 3 title fights. They all are. I think 2 of them be pretty good. This main event.
Do we want to live stream this one?
I'm down with a live
Whatever,
stream.
I'm
Long
down.
night like last time.
I got to get my shifts covered on Sunday.
You're working like 11. That's not even early.
Dude, I just had a birthday on Thursday. I'm a little bit older now, you know?
I'm older than you are.
I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. But I've had about 3 onces this month, so.
I just need a little cocaine to be good to go.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
A little cocaine. Anyway, the official drug of In the Garden.
Pair it with the cocktail. For a good night.
UFC 261 triple main event, 3 title fights.
261.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's 261.
Oh, it's 64.
No, it's 61.
Damn.
261, man. Where the fuck? You live in the future, bro. Yeah, maybe you are too much cocaine. You living in fucking July.
Nah,
64 is
cocaine
Connor.
doesn't kill brain
64
cells.
is Connor and
Oh, okay.
Connor 48-3.
Anyway.
So we got Usman versus Masvidal rematch from
Versus lightweight.
the reason I wore the shirt from Fight Island 1, right? The first main event on Fight Island. We're gonna find out if the short training camp is a thing.
No,
right?
doesn't matter.
I don't think it is. Even, the biggest reason I don't kind of buy into that narrative that George Masvidal had a short camp. Dustin Poirier said we were in their training camp. The only reason it was short notice is because we didn't have the contract signed.
At this point in Jorge Masvidal's career, 49 fights, that motherfucker has a fighting style.
Right.
I don't care how long your camp is, you're going to revert back to
shape
habits,
and,
right?
shape and weight cut.
Yeah, you're conditioning for sure.
And,
but,
and weight cut. And
yeah,
weight cut.
and weight
Those
cut.
are 2 things. Those are
but
2
your
things that come
fighting
into it.
style is not the best fighting style against Kamaru Usman. I'm sorry,
I mean, it was. We don't want to talk about him now, but the one that slept Ben Askren really fucking quick too. And he was the
so did
first
Jake
one to
Paul.
do it. He was the first one.
So what does that knee really mean now?
But that means a lot because Ben Askren didn't have his best tool against Jake Paul. He had it against Usman, and he put his best tool in him right in the face with it. But I don't think Usman's gonna be dumb enough to shoot like that.
No,
it's not gonna work. You're not gonna pull that same trick off twice. And again, Usman probably the better overall fighter. He's not going to play around on the feet. We saw Usman throwing that jab against Burns, and that was only because we know damn well that Burns, he did not want to go to the floor of Burns. He did not want to lay down that guard. He's been in that a million times. He's been tapped probably 1,000,002. He knows I'm not going down.
Masvidal is twice deadlier.
This is the fight that the infamous toe stomps came into play, right? Became part of MMA.
Yeah.
And we're going to see a lot of that again, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see how this goes much different than the first fight.
There's only one way. If now there were some slight exchanges on the feet where George kind of hurt him a little bit.
Yeah.
If he lands a clean shot, it could happen.
But I would say that Usman's adjustments are easier to make than Masvidal's adjustments for this fight.
It almost goes to the Francis and Stipe point though, whereas Usman has to be sharp for the whole fight, whereas Masvidal has to be good within that first. I think within the first 3 rounds, he has that knockout power. If it gets through round 3, Usman's winning this fight. If it gets through round 3.
Oh, I mean, I think Usman wins it 100 times out of 100.
No, I wouldn't say that much, but I do think Usman should be the favorite. I'm picking Usman to win this fight.
Yeah.
Even though I want Jorge Masvidal.
Oh, yeah. If we're talking about who we want to win.
I want Jorge Masvidal to win this fight. I love Jorge Masvidal. He's fun. He's entertaining. The character, all that stuff. But again, I think Usman gets this one.
Yeah. Moving on.
Keep it rolling.
All right.
Here we go. The Cold War 2.
Magnum versus Thug.
Rocky 4.
Zhang Weili versus Rose Namajunas.
So,
Rose is my girl. I cannot pick
better
against
red
her.
than dead, right?
Yeah, better red than dead. You're south of the Mason-Dixon line.
So
Weili's going right into it here.
Woo. That one's hot. This microphone's hot right now. Anti-communism aside, I liked Rose going into this fight before, after, during. I think Rose finishes Weili in the 3rd round, and if she doesn't, I think that's probably gonna be a problem for her. But I'm rolling with Rose here. I've honestly not been impressed with Weili Zhang in her title run. She caught Andrade quick, which anyone can lose a fight like that, and I think she lost to Joanna. I think Joanna Shevchanko beat her. It was one of the greatest fights of all time.
Not only is that mic hot, but it's bold.
And it was a split decision. It was a split decision fight. Why is that a bold claim?
I think Weili won that fight.
It was a split decision.
She had her looking like fucking Megamind at the end of the fight.
So
except not blue. Well, a little purple, but not blue.
We'll talk about why when the microphones go off. But anyway, also, I've seen Weili Zhang get kind of beat up a little bit by Tesha Torres.
Yeah.
I've seen lesser competition than
Tesha
Rose.
Torres has fought the
Rose
best of
is
the best
fucking
too.
sharp.
Yeah.
She is good. She's loopy. She's a little bit off. She's she's a little bit introverted. All those things. But she gets in that fucking cage. She can fight.
Yeah.
And she beat Joanna's ass twice. Weili won a split decision against Joanna. Rose beat the shit out of her twice. There was no question in those fights.
I mean, I think Rose wins this fight. I think it's a decision. I think she outpoints her. I don't think she finishes Weili, but I think she beats Weili.
Finishes her in 3.
I can't bet against Thug. The Rose is my girl.
We're on the same page there.
Yeah.
And I'm sticking with these picks for the main card for sure. That's all we're gonna really talk about here anyway. This one we're gonna disagree because I'm going bold. I'm going bold. I'm gonna be out there.
So it wasn't wrong when I said that Mike was bold.
Oh, now it is. And I get it.
Was.
I'll take
Potato,
all
potato.
the fucking this stupid motherfucker. This, you're dumb. That. I'm swinging for a home run here. I think Andrade knocks this out, and I will go and say that I think 99.9% of the time, Valentina knocks her the fuck out, wins that fight. But I think this is going to be that anomaly. This is going to be that glitch in the matrix, and Andrade shocks the world.
No way. Shevchenko head kick. You heard it here. You saw it here first.
Shevchenko's definitely not finishing this fight.
Shevchenko is going to style point on Andrade.
When's the last time she's done that?
She's about to do it. She's about to Jessica Iyer.
You're going to compare Jessica Eye to
Watch.
Jessica Andrade.
Yeah.
Jessica Eye
She's going to head
terrible.
kick her into the next dimension.
She's not going to be able to head kick her. She's too short.
No, she's going to head kick her.
I'm telling you, her dimensions are gonna throw.
She's going to head kick her or spinning back kick her. Andrade
is going to take her the fuck down.
It's going to be a highlight reel.
I bet that Andrade gets her hands on her within the first minute and throws her fucking around. I'm telling you, this is a fucking look at that fucking.
She's too small.
A bulldog. No, she's not small. She's bigger than her.
Watch.
She's thicker than her.
Shevchenko fought Nunes at 135
and lost.
Yeah, she gonna fuck Andrade up.
Okay, you'll see. Remember this.
Wait, we need to ask the one, the all seer over here, Jody.
Shevchenko's got this one.
Go for it.
I don't know how I'm not gonna say she knocks her out or head kicks her or whatever, but I think Shevchenko's.
We seen that Shevchenko is not that woman no more.
I call it head kick.
Yeah, why didn't she head kick Maya then?
Maya's a bigger girl than Andrade.
Shit in that fight.
She won.
Maya's nowhere near as good as Jessica Andrade.
We'll see.
Jennifer Maia was like 2-2 in her career when she went and fought that fight.
Shevchenko head kick.
You'll see. Again, he's picking the easy pick for sure. I'm going out on a limb there. That's the easiest pick.
Dude, I picked Sam Alvey last week.
He is up 2 fights.
Right.
So maybe he's got a point.
It's not like I pick some wild shit sometimes.
Sam Alvey's nowhere near what that is. You were picking one of the biggest favorites of all time.
Well,
because she's gonna win.
There you go.
Okay.
But I pick one of the big underdogs sometimes too.
Who?
Sam Alvey was a big underdog.
No, nowhere near what Jessica.
She's
Andrade
plus
did.
200.
Sam Alvey was like plus 100.
He's like plus 200 and something.
Maybe it moved to that. We'll go back and look.
Man, remember when I picked Modafri? This was before we did the podcast, but I had her at plus 800. I picked her to beat Barber.
He said he was going to pick Barbie. I don't think so. He says that's. I don't remember this. I don't remember this.
Oh, how convenient.
I don't remember that. He says that. Where's the receipts? Where's the receipts?
I didn't purchase it.
All right, let's keep rolling with it. Uriah Hall, Chris Weidman.
I'm going Weidman here. And I'm pretty convinced that Weidman wins this fight. Because Uriah
He's
Hall,
so chinny nowadays, though.
Yeah, but Uriah Hall doesn't throw.
That's true.
Uriah Hall can knock anybody out.
He barely could get old man Silva out of there, right?
He waits. And that's because he doesn't move. He doesn't hit. He doesn't throw. He doesn't throw his kicks. He doesn't attack. He's lazy in the cage. He's passive. He has all the ability to knock anybody out. But I think Weidman's going to take him down, wear him out, and Uriah Hall just kind of lays there and takes it. That's what I think it's going to be. It's going to be a boring.
I think you'll see.
On top Chris Weidman fight.
I think you might see Weidman have success in the first round. I don't know, man. I'm going to go Uriah Hall decision.
I think Weidman wins this in a boring fucking fight. This is where you go get. This is where we'll be on here just talking shit, not even looking at the card. This is where we're ripping bull hits and shit because I don't think this fight's going to be anything worth fucking watching.
It's going to be boring. Yeah, we're going to have to spruce it up a little bit. Let's keep it moving. Anthony Smith versus Jimmy Crute.
I'm going Crute.
I'm going Crute
as
well. I think Crut's going to put it on
by
him.
finish. I think he gets it. I think he gets a TKO finish on Anthony Smith.
There's a sizable reach advantage there. There's not a sizable 2-inch. There's a experience advantage, but
I think just the arrows are going in two different directions for these two guys.
Yeah, I think Lionheart's going to be at that desk a little bit more, which I don't mind.
Right.
It's pretty nice to listen to commentating.
Right. I think Crute could. I don't think he's going to, but he could either sub him or KO him. He has the possibility and the ability to do both of them. So
I think it's in Crute's best interest to try to keep it standing, maybe, and knock him out. Like Smith's no slouch on the ground, though.
Yeah, but I could see a club and sub.
Yeah.
I could definitely see a club and sub.
Pretty. Oh no, this is the Anthony Smith fight.
We got a.
Well, it was supposed to be Crute versus.
Well, it's almost a
Walker.
Smith is plus 160 at some places, depending on the book. And it's going up, so people are probably betting. On some books has Crute is negative 225.
Well, some books that he's going down, so it's kind of it's like even.
It depends on the book. I mean, because all this stuff goes to Europe first, so Europe what kind of sets this shit and moves it around. So
yeah.
Again, I think Crute wins this fight. I'm surprised Anthony Smith beat Devin Clark. His last few fights before that, from the Jones on, where it looked like he didn't have anything left in the tank. He shocked the world and beat Devin Clark, but I think it kind of goes back and Crute finishes this fight.
Yeah, I'm on Crute. I'd like to pick Smith, but I'm on Crute.
Yeah, and I think that's it for the main card, right?
Yeah.
That's it for the main card. I don't know.
The undercard, nothing too much to talk about. Brendan Allen Roberson's an interesting fight. I think Brendan Allen gets that done.
I think if he can get the fight to the ground where he wants it, but Roberson could knock him out on the feet.
I think Roberson quits on it.
Other than that, we can just kind of, you guys can.
Not really anything.
Yeah.
I am Jamie Simons. I think I remember him for somebody put him to sleep. But we'll dig in a little bit deeper. We'll get our picks and stuff out during the week. But again, not really much going on there. They stacked that main card so much. The undercard kind of, that balanced that out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
So we can go to the shit show.
Yeah, let's do a little bit of drama for this. There's not too much happening in this week. You guys want to talk about the shove?
The shove heard around the world.
Yeah, so my biggest thing is, why?